Good evening, guys. So, there's I would like to explain about network topology. So, number one is bus topology. So, in a bus topology, all devices like computers, printers, etc., are connected to a single central cable called the bus or backbone. This cable acts as a shared communication medium that carries data between devices. So how it works, so when a device sends data, it travels along the bus. All other devices receive the data, but only the intended recipient processes it. Terminators are placed at both ends of the bus to prevent signal bounce. Adva- so there's a advantage on disadvantage. So advantage is easy to set up and requires less cable than other topologies, cost effective for small networks. So disadvantage if the central cable fails, the entire network goes down, performance decreases as more devices are added. Troubleshooting can be difficult. So number two is star topology. So in a star topology, all devices like computer, printers, etc. are individually connected to a central hub or switch. This central device acts as the controller or traffic manager of the network. So how it works? So each device sends data to the hub or switch. The hub switch then forwards the data to the intended destination device. The central device manage all communication between nodes. So advantage is easy to manage. If one device fails, doesn't affect the rest of the network. Simple to troubleshoot. Problems are easier to isolate and fix. Scalable, easy to add or remove devices without disrupting the network. So disadvantage, central point of failure if the hub or switches goes down, the entire network is affected. More cabling requires more cable than bus topology, which can increase cost. So number three is ring topology. So in a ring topology, devices are arranged in a circular loop where each device is connected to exactly two other devices, one on either side. This forms forms a closed ring, and data travels around the ring in the one direction, or sometimes both in a dual ring setup. How it works? So data passes from one device to the next until it reacts. So how it works? Passes from one device to the next until it reacts. As destination, each device acts as a repeater, boosting the signal and forwarding it along the ring. If a device fails, the ring can be broken unless the backup path. So advantages is efficient data flow, especially useful for networks with predictable traffic patterns. Local stone data moves in a controlled, orderly fashion. Equal access. Each device has equal opportunity to transmit. So this is a disadvantage. Single point of failure. If one device or connection breaks, the whole network can go down. Troubleshooting is so tricky. Identifying the fault in the ring can be time consuming. Slower with more devices, data must pass through multiple points, which can add delay. Is mesh topology. So in the mesh topology, devices are interconnected in such a way that data can take multiple paths to react as destination. There are two main types. So first is full mesh. So every device is connected directly to every other device. Partial mesh is some devices are connected to all others while some are only connected to a few. So the, how it works. So device communicate either directly or indirectly through the other's device. If one path fails, data can reroute through another, like having multiple roads to the same destination. So advantage is high reliability. If one connection fails, the networks still work using alternate path. Robust performance ideal for networks where uptime and fault tolerance are critical. Efficient routing data can take the shortest or less congested path. So disadvantage is expensive, requires a lot of cabling and network ports, especially in full mesh. So complex it up, more connection mean more. So next is tripology. So tripology is a hybrid structure that combines elements of both bus and star topologies. It's organized in a hierarchical branching format, much unlike a family tree or an actual tree with a central root and routing branches. So how it works? So the root node, often a central hub or switch, connects to multiple branch nodes. Each branch node can further connect to other devices or sub-branches. Communication flows and down the hierarchy, allowing structured data transmission. So advantages is scalable, easy to extend by adding branches without disrupting the entire network. So organized, ideal for large networks like corporate or campus setups. So fault isolation problems is one branch necessarily affect others. So disadvantage is dependency on the route. If the central backbone fails, large parts of the networks may go down. Complex setup requires carefully planning and configuration. More cabling can be costly to the number of connections. Topology. So a hybrid topology is a flexible and powerful network design that combines two or more different types of topologies like star, ring, bus, or mesh into one cohesive system is used when a single topology isn't sufficient to meet all the needs of a complex network. So how it works? Different section of the network use different topologies. For example, one part might use a star topology for AC management, while another use a ring topology for efficient data flow. So these sections are the then interconnected to from a unified network. So advantage is highly customizable, tailored to meet specific performance, scalability, and reliability needs. Scalable, easy to expand or modify without redesigning the entire network. Robust combines the strengths of multiple topologies while minimizing their weakness. So disadvantage is complete design requires careful planning and configuration, higher costs, more components, and cabling may be needed. Challenging maintenance, troubleshooting can be tricky due to mixed structure. So the next is point to point. So point to point topology is the most basic and straightforward network setup. It involves just two dedicated links. So how it works? Data travels directly between the two nodes without any intermediary. It's like a private conversation. No one else is involved or listening in. So advantages: fast and secure, no traffic from other device. So communication is direct and efficient. Simple setup, easy to configure and maintain. Reliable, fewer points of failure since only two devices are involved. So disadvantage, not scalable, only works for two devices. Adding more requires a different topology and limited flexibility, not suitable for larger or more complex networks. So and the last is DC chain topology. So in a DC chain topology, devices are connected one after another in a linear sequence just like links in a chain. Each device is connected to exactly two others, one before it and one after except for the first and last device which only connect to one. How it works, so data travels from a one device to the next, hopping along the chain until it reaches its destination. Communication can be unidirectional, one way, or bidirectional, both ways, depending on the setup. Advantage, so simple and cost effective, requires less cabling, and is easy to expand, easy to add device. Just connect the new device to the end of the chain. Disadvantage is single point of failure. If one device or connection fails, it can disrupt the entire chain. Slower performance data may need to pass through multiple devices, causing delays, limited scalability, not ideal to large. So that's all. Thank you.
Alam mo, pagka login mo lang, meron